Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
So it's down to business here.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating centrally.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Ronaldinho.
And it's Mendes.
He is through here.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Fernando Torres.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Doué is flagged offside.
Dani Olmo ventures forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position.
Ronaldinho! No, not this time.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Montpellier with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Pedri. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's an imaginative pass. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Toure charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's managed to get free.
And he's there to clear it.
Pedri.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Ratchaburi still without a single shot on target. And the through ball.
Jude gets into a good position.
He's beat a big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Figo. It's a pretty loose pass.
Ronaldinho.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold...
Oh, no, what has happened here? He's found... And Torres! And he's done it! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Pedri.
Doué has it out wide and in space. Oh, nice touch. It'll be a throw-in. And they're quick to get it back. He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Montpellier have their second corner now. Shapes to shoot! Rising over the bar. Half an hour played now. Now it's Doué. And there's green grass ahead of him. Montpellier are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Doué. Doué making good progress. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's picked his way through. Oh, super ball. Shoots! And no mistake. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Yaya Touré. The most accurate pass. Pedri. Davids. And Dani Olmo. Doué. Tries a shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Back on the way then. Can he get it through? And this is Torres. Real chance here. Bullish header! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Nuno Mendes. Davids. Doué has it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that was very necessary. And that's a throw-in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. And the shot! Goal! Montpellier! And the comeback is simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Montpellier leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Davids. Threads one in. Nicely weighted ball. Rashford with the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he can thump it away. Tries to pass it through.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nuno Mendes looking for options for movement. It's not an especially good pass, that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Doué. Touré simply refused to be outdone there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Pedri. Driving forward. He might be in here! Diouf. Decent chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Ronaldinho, le numéro 24, le numéro 4, le numéro 11, le numéro 10. À leur place, le numéro 19, le numéro 18,
Hernandez,
le numéro 7,
Yaya Touré.
le numéro
Now
22,
looking to orchestrate a
le
counter.
numéro 9. Eto'o, attention, changement.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looks to the other side. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vigo being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Chance, surely! And that really should have been that.
Eto'o really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Changement en cours.
Ratchaburi have opted to make another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Musiala. And that's really well manoeuvred. Ratchaburi now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Zanetti, in it comes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Ratchaburi really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That'll be a throw. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Hernandez. And it's Eto'o. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out towards the flank. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. Ratchaburi did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Votre attention, s'il
So
vous plaît.
there it is.
Les
What struck you most
propriétaires des
about
voitures
that?
de station-
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great physical.
Tries one from range. He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Stood up well to him there. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Totti. And it's Azar. And it's Totti. And that was nowhere near his best. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Looking to play him in. Shifted it to the flank. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's gone looking for safety. Hazard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
He's got to have a go at this.
Schneider! It's hit the crossbar. And it's hoisted clear. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note? And Shevchenko! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That's really well manoeuvred. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. That is ended up in no man's land. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Vigo going face to face with his great rival. Caught offside that time. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And we have our very first corner. Schneider goes short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Neatly clipped into space. Ronaldinho! And it's been taken short. Engages and forces him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. He'll try from distance! La Coruña are looking to go forward now. And that is a little undercooked. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Totti always looking for that half a chance.
La Coruña genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think...
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Fernando Torres. Shevchenko. Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserved goal.
Totti. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Baresi clears. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tries to pass it through. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. Khan claims comfortable. Now it's Schneider. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Looking for options for movement. Nice interception, well timed. Eto.
There will be 3
Baresi.
minutes added time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can clear their lines. Not the most accurate pass. Christian. And a chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Ratchaburi up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Ratchaburi leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. to get things going again.
Ratchaburi definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
That has not gone well. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Cafu. Nice bit of trickery. And here's Figo. Chance! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Ratchaburi are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Azar. Oh, that is a nice touch. Eto'o. The ball has bounced loose now. Goes long and straight. Now it's Ronaldinho.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Oh, good effort! Oh, crossbar! It's got in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. And he's gone searching crossfield. Knocks it into space. Just eases him off the ball. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Ratchaburi looking close to untouchable here at 3-0. And he's quick to charge, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pepe threads one in. And this is Sneijder. He's found the way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ratchaburi can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Torres! A whisker away from making it 4.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Ratchaburi have their third corner. Keeper's dealt with that. La Coruña have the chance to go the other way. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Sneijder.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cafu. Now it's Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. Best. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Ronaldinho. Figo. Bullish header! Relentless! Just relentless! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does, the perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
Oh. It's Ibrahimovic! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Tanucci. Chance to deliver. And he can clear it away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pele, he's beaten the last man. No foul, says the referee. And he's there to make the challenge. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Torres. He's got away.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vigo stood his ground strongly. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Seedorf. Toure was in no mood for any of that. Verona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That has not gone well. Gerrard tries to play it through. Fernando Torres. Can he finish? So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And this is Yaya Toure. Gets his head on it! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and led it perfectly.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Pele, over to the right flank. Seedorf.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. Verona are looking to go forward now. Nicely weighted ball. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That looks a decent ball. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Goal! Hellas Verona! And again they hit the front. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good line! And it's been hooked away. Nicely aimed pass. Panucci. Cross needs to be good. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gerrard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mateus. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. And the ball is out of play. Well read, nice interception. Oh, he's been caught, and a chance! And he's there to get it away. Torres proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise.
Gerrard! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
That's the end of the first 45. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Verona leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10, numero 42, Yaya Touré. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18, Bale. Il numero 27, Griezmann.
So the action resumes. Good effort from distance. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Vieira gets over and intercepts. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. And he's picked it up out wide. Panucci is the team's great visionary. Bale has the space to scheme. It's Bale! And it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get on the end of this? Serginho.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is a great pick out. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Chiellini calmly anticipates. It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Can he get it through? Swung over. Now it's Torres. Can he spark a counter here? Threads one in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking to play him in. And he shoots! Goal! Hellas Verona! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So we have movement on both benches. Verona have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can...
Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get... Oh, what has happened here? Big chance, corner. Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Verona have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gerrard cuts it out. That's an imaginative pass. Just the keeper at Cruyff! It's anyone's ball now. Serginho. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Verona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. He leaps for it. And no mistake. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan dragged themselves back again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Good ball, good take. Ferdinand clears without hesitation.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bale puts them all in. And it's hoisted clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's been slipped through. Rashford picks it up out wide. Oh, that was vital. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cruyff gets across and deals with it. Figo. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Now it's Luis Suarez. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Oh, good effort! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Verona look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's heaved it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now.
And the shot! Incredible! Just incredible! Has he won it? He just might have won it! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Howson cuts out the pass.
And here's Pato.
He's beaten the last man. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
He's got away.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Now it's Pato. Totti.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Totti going face to face with his great rival.
Now it's Torres.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that.
Totti.
Messi in acres of space out wide.
And Messi! First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Fernando Torres.
Now, can they get him away?
Cannavaro with the foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red.
Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Attenzione, un cambio.
It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Gerrard.
Oh, what a ball!
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
And this is Totti. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, look at the space. Goes for a shot!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Gerrard. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely aimed pass.
Verona really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
Xabi Alonso.
Gerrard knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Xavi Alonso.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Totti. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
Oh, now he can run away with it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cafu.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Yaya Toure.
Is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now that looks a decent ball.
Oh, important interception.
And the pass is intercepted. Spread it left. Serginho.
Fernando Torres.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
And it's Figo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Ronaldinho.
Figo has the space to scheme. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Spread out to the left.
Played in.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Figo. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through.
And it's Totti.
Totti!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Totti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Louisville City with the corner. They're first. Howson can get it clear. Throw in. And he's there to belt it away. Just eases him off the ball. It's a good ball out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he's...
And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Verona
Come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Down to business again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
It's Totti! And that should get the job done.
Now it's Torres. And the counter is on.
Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic. And that was very necessary. And he's managed to get free. Incoming delivery. And he's there to clear it. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Now this could be a chance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Great chance! Corner number 2 then. Ronaldinho with the short one. Gerrard delivers. Cafu attempts a clearance.
Verona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's come to nothing. And he's had it nicked away. Looking to play him in. Serginho. Torres gets flagged offside.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Time and again they are repelled. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super ball!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Insigne. Lorenzo Insigne on a serious charge here. Now it's Ronaldinho. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13, Fernando Torres. Viene sostituito con il numero 9.
So we have movement on both benches. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Serginho. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So, third corner of the game. Towering header! Louisville City are looking to go forward now. Figo. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a sharp pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Verona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a sub. A header! It's bounced back off the post. Tries to play it through. Looking for the run. Crosses it in. Oh, good effort. Oh, in he goes again. Oh, horrible miscue.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Louisville clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pass somewhat off target. Good ball, good take. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Looking for options for movement. Doué is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's there to get it away. Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. McAllister. And he was quick to react. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, they can break here. And that's been intercepted. He's shifting through the gears here.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Olise! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box. Verona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And here's Rashford. Ronaldinho. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Olise gets into a good position. He's picked his way through. Now it's shooting chance! And he's quick to get rid. Can he get it through? Here comes the cross. 4 added minutes on the board. Oh, that's clever. He is through here. Chance, surely! And again, he is at his elastic best. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Verona really didn't do an awful lot right there. They didn't do much.